Developer Manacube struck gold with its successful RPG Dungeon Monsters, in which players can command over 400 units, each character having unique abilities and strategies. Their latest game, Cliffhopper, may not have the depth of gameplay that the previous titles do, but it's every bit as enjoyable to play. Beginning as Cliffhopper, an adventurer and explorer of Indiana Jones proportions, your mission is to run as far away as possible from a giant boulder. Twists and turns performed by tapping the left or right hand side of the screen make this difficult enough, let alone the spikes, holes and swords which block the way. Performing a jump is as simple as tapping anywhere on the middle of your screen, but with some requiring a double leap and others coming soon after a series of 90-degree shifts, quick thinking is often a requirement. Make a wrong choice and Cliff can be sent tumbling down to who knows where, but get everything right and you can make your way to new areas. The initial location is your typical jungle with greenery seeping through the aged platforms, but further ahead you'll have to face different weather conditions altogether. Overall, the game plays out a lot like Temple Run, except for the constant collecting of rings and boosts. Yet there are collectibles to be had in Cliffhopper, starting from the gold coins which seem to be what is exploring this ancient land for. They don't turn up that often, hence why it's so important to make sure you keep your character alive for as long as possible. When they do though, there are several things you can spend them on. 100 coins will give you the option to continue playing after falling over the edge or dying, just in case you want to progress into a further location. Gather 500 however, and you'll have access to a new character, ranging from a Ronald McDonald lookalike to Batman. You won't have a choice as to which character you unlock, but there is the option to spin the wheel one more time in case you're unhappy with your reward. Of course, like most apps, there's always the option to unlock one for real money. Don't let the 8-bit graphics fool you. Cliffhopper can be devilishly hard at times. Although it's reactive to your touch, if your finger or thumb sways too far away from a left or right turn, you may end up jumping and missing the route completely. This is by no means a fault with the app, but adds to the sense of anxiety the further you get, and means that the game requires more and more practice to progress further. The rolling boulder adds to the tension as well, and you're sometimes caught taking more notice of what's behind you than in front. A good example of this is when your character is stuck in a swamp square, slowing you down. The boulder catches you up, but there could just as well be a saw right in front of you. Stare at the boulder's position too long, and you could become two cliffs. With over 50 characters to unlock and an infinite supply of coins to collect, Cliffhopper will have you addicted from the first tap.